Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the two-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against them, a definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Now here's Paul. There's the drive. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. They get the rebound. Down low. Goes back up. Oh, Drummond with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And Clark, both of these teams here tonight have bright futures in front of them, it would seem.
I think most teams in the league would love to have the kind of young talent that we've got on display here tonight, BA. This game is a chance to see really some of the bright stars of tomorrow.
Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Here's Porzingis. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Butler. And he can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. There's the screen by Johnson. From 13. Shots blocked.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball into the lane. Count that bucket. Ball's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Johnson. Stolen by Bridges. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Ball outside.
Substitution for the Suns.
Drives to the hoop. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
The kick out to Ball. Back to Drummond. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. That shot missing. Good D by Porzingis. And here are the Suns now. Lillard with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Porzingis in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Up top Ball. He's got 7. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Butler. No good. The Suns leading. Pass to Pirtle. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball left side. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Pass to Porzingis. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Iverson. Bridges down low to the paint. Ball outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
It's Phoenix Ball.
Now Lillard. Going inside. Off target at the rim.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And
here's Cantor. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Cantor's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Here's Bol. 3-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Lillard. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Malone can't get it to go. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Now here's Lillard. To the inside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Malone. To the middle. Here's Bol. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Lillard outside. Driving to the basket. Inside. Cantor. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Phoenix, timeout. All right. Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Some changes for Phoenix.
Your Honeybee.
And here's Paul. Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Oh, got a piece of it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kristaps Porzingis adds his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Malone. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Timeout call.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Substitution for the Hornets. Andre.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Trailing by 2. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Porzingis. And the Suns get another 3.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the 3-point revenge there.
And it's Ball off the drive. The rebound by Robertson.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Andre Drummond adds his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. Porzingis sets a screen to the wing on the left.
You have to be careful. When you're throwing a cross-court pass, you really have to be quick and accurate.
Foul charge to Phoenix.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Robertson.
Nice aggressive take that time by Drummond. Goes right into the defender to get the shot off and a foul.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court. And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Charlotte trailing. Ball with it. 10 points for him. Drummond with the bucket.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Aldridge. That one off the back iron and out.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Phoenix Suns. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Suns leading. Now Paul. Fires from the wing. And that one's good. Paul's got his second basket of the night. Ball into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Right side Johnson. It's tipped. Butler with a steal. Here's Iverson. Now here's Butler. Shoots over Johnson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's why they call him Jimmy Bucket, because he'll make the tough shots.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the inside. The kick out to Paul. Here's Porzingis. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Now here's Ball. 12 points for him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Boy, what a pass for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Stolen by Drummond. Driving inside. Outside Butler. Drummond with the screen. Left side Butler. Over Johnson. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Butler gives you a little bit of everything, and that includes points from the mid-range.
Porzingis sets a screen. Paul's got space. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Paul's got 7 points in the game. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 1-point game.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Hornets. Phoenix, timeout. Substitution for the Suns.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Porzingis in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
The Suns trailing. Lillard outside. From behind the arc. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Here he goes. Pass to Bowl. For 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Lillard left side. Tipped. Here's Porzingis. The second effort. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Bull. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Now here's Lillard. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Misses in close. Beasley outside. Pass to Malone. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lillard with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he is just the focal point of this offense. Lillard, I mean, just so diverse in the many ways that he can score.
Vassell can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Canner. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Beasley. Now Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's Beasley on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Beasley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Lillard. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets out in front, leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4.
Come on, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Iverson. Out to the wing. Here's Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Ball. Drummond grabs the miss. Outside Butler. To the middle. Iverson. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Still a Hornets ball.
1 minute in now in the 4th quarter.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Lillard left side. Porzingis up top. Over Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Porzingis with the block.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Pirtle. Drummond grabs the miss. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Butler's shot is good.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Inside. And Drummond with the jam.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Out to the right wing. Porzingis for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Iverson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lillard with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Out to Lillard. There's the triple. And the Suns miss again.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
A shot by Butler, no good. The Suns trailing. Lillard into the lane. And yep, it's good.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Ball left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
It's Phoenix ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Right side Ingles. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's ball. It's tipped.
Helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots. A real bonus, and Caldwell Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooters.
Lillard right side. Pulls up on the wing. The bank shot, no good. Here's Iverson. Shakes him. Here's Drummond. Oh, the jam by Drummond.
Boy, look at the big guy getting tricky. Drummond doesn't waste a chance to get creative at the rim. That's pretty impressive for a big guy.
Here's Pirtle. On target from about 13 feet.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Iverson can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. 8-point game. Here's Lillard. They grab their own miss. Here's Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And here's ball. And so the Hornets take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the
ladies and gentlemen.
Out short, but life pray to God. So I love my time till I'm gone. Verses I dealt with the wrong. Exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my songs. I'm loving a heavenly touch, and I'm. This life kinda shoot me on job. Yeah, be odds, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, tryna run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath. Gotta save and stack, no I can't lose bread. Got a pattern up, trying to get a new front step. Money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets take to the road. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Pass the ball. He takes it in, shakes him, and the layup is good. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Here's Porzingis. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Drummond the screen. A crossover. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Three-pointer, Butler. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Drummond the screen. Ball with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. Into the lane. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. He's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Ball outside. Porzingis high post. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Paul. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds way to win games. His will is strong. It's a tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. It's stolen by Ingles. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Ball. Right side Porzingis. Over Drummond. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Substitution for your Suns.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now Lillard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Iverson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Phoenix, no good that time either. Butler on the wing. A 3-ball. Can't hit that one. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Lillard attacking. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Malone. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Assisted.
Malone's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. To Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the coaching staff better alert their defense to Porzingis and how comfortable he is right now on offense.
Over to the left wing. Here's Malone. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hornets leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Bull. And he banks in the layup. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Malone in the post. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bull. Pass to Vassell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Drummond. Phoenix grabs the miss. The drive by Paul. Count it.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Substitution for the away team.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The 10-footer. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Fires from the wing. Bank shot, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Ball gets double-teamed. Here's Drummond. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ball. Blocked again. And he stays with it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Paul. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Butler in the corner. 1 second left. And Pirtle sends it back. And so it's the We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Suns trail by 10. Lillard scanning the floor. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond. Iverson right side. Inside. Here's Bridges. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Bridges got the first points to start out the third quarter for Charlotte.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Iverson with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Iverson. Drives to the hoop. Bucket is good.
Allen Iverson.
And the Hornets lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pirtle, and he makes good on the way.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Pass to Iverson. Drummond in the post. Another shot. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 6.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lillard attacking. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
And can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here is Lillard. He has 6. Pass to Porzingis.
And you watch Ball on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
To the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Malone with the steal. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:39 left in the third. And he drives in. Now, here's Bull. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 15. .122 left in the third. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal.
Porzingis labeled with that unicorn moniker early on in his career, and for good reason. Have you ever seen a 7-foot guy who shoots like him and moves like him? Pretty tough. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And the Suns miss again. Hornets leading 5-15. For 3, Beasley. And it's the Hornets another 3.
3-point field goal.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Over to the wing. Back to Malone. To the paint. Rebound by the Suns. Ball left side. Pass to Robertson. Aldridge down low. Shoots over Malone. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hornets leading by 16. Ball surveying the defense. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Ball's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. Baseline try. And that one's good. Lillard. That's now 8 points for Lillard.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Suns trail by 16. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Paul. To the left wing. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock.
And I think Bridges has some real upside defensively. He's strong, athletic, and able to guard multiple positions. And that's what every team is looking for. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And stolen by Butler. The drive by Iverson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Bridges for 3. Suns trail by 19. Here's Lillard. Rebound by Butler.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
To the inside.
It's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
Here's Iverson. Here's Drummond. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Butler. Over Lillard. Goes up again. And that one's good. Drummond.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets leading by 22. Butler goes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. Charlotte moving it around. The kick outside to Butler. 16 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Suns. Paul's shot is off. And so here's Charlotte. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Pass to Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And it's the Suns' ball. Lillard outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. Aldridge, no luck. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bridges. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Nailed from three-point land. Now Iverson. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, right.
Yeah. Peace be unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss. Gets it light, is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, you run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say 2 brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fit while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot, 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 shot. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're